Welcome back to part 4. Today, we are making our to-do app colorful and smarter. Not all tasks are equally important, right? So, in this video, we are adding priorities. We will set tasks as high, medium, or low priority, and the app will automatically change the background color based on urgency. Let's see how Gemini handles this. As you can see, right now, our app is just a plain white screen with a list of tasks. So, let's bring some life and color into it. Okay, we told Gemini to upgrade our app by adding 3 priority levels: low, normal, and high. We also asked for different colors and a modern design to make each one stand out. Okay, we got the first instructions from Gemini. The first change is in the task KD file. So, let's copy the code provided by Gemini and replace the old code with this new version. Okay, now, to use these new colors, we need to add them to our code. So, let's add 3 new colors. Now, we need to copy the code from Gemini to redesign our task card. It will look much more modern and beautiful, featuring rounded corners and priority colors. This way, we can visually identify the priority of any task instantly. Now, we need to upgrade the logic so the app actually understands which color corresponds to which priority. We will simply copy the code provided by Gemini and paste it exactly where instructed. The next step Gemini suggests is updating the screen where we enter task details. We are going to redesign this layout and, of course, add the options to select our priorities. Now, to make all of this actually work, we need to update our main file, the one that ties everything together. We have to tell it about these changes so all our code runs smoothly without crashing. As always, Gemini showed us exactly how to do this. I realized there were too many individual lines to copy, so I decided to try a smarter approach. I also wanted to show you just how powerful Gemini really is. I simply copied my entire file, pasted it into the chat, and asked Gemini to integrate all the new changes for me. And look at this. In just a few seconds, I got the complete, updated code. Just one copy, one paste, and we are done. Of course, let's run a quick test now to check if our code is okay and free of errors. And just a quick reminder, whenever you make major changes like this, always uninstall the app from the emulator first, and then run it again. This ensures that the new code loads correctly. Okay, we can see that the app installed successfully. Let's create a new task now to see if our changes are working. I also want to see the difference compared to the old design. We can see that the task design has been completely updated. Also, notice the new menu where we can now choose between the 3 priority options. Now, let's create another task. But this time, we will give it a different priority. This way, we can see how the app distinguishes between them. Oh, look at that. Changing the priority didn't actually change the color. It stayed green, just like the first task. Even Gemini makes mistakes sometimes. But no need to panic. We'll simply tell it that the priority system isn't working specifically, that the tasks aren't changing colors correctly. I'm sure it will give us a quick fix. To fix this, we had to create a few new files and insert the code. We also tweaked our existing files slightly, following the instructions, to ensure everything fits together perfectly. Before running the app again, I asked Gemini if there was anything else we needed to do. Good thing I did. It reminded me that we forgot to update the main file because we were so focused on fixing the bug. It immediately gave me the entire updated file, so I just need to copy and paste it. Let's start the app again to see if everything is okay now. Now, let's create a few new tasks to test if everything is working correctly. Look at that. Gemini really performed at a high level here. It solved the bug on the very first try. The tasks look amazing, and the priority coloring is finally working exactly as it should. Now that everything is working, I asked Gemini to tweak the background color and update the My Task title. I really want to inject some energy into the design and make the app look even more elegant and modern. Of course, the first step was to add all the desired colors to our color palette. And for the grand finale, we relaunched the app to see all the changes shining in full glory. The three-color priority system works perfectly, looking great on both the task list and the selection menu. The new background really breaks the monotony, bringing the app to life, and the redesigned title fits into the whole story perfectly. And here, we are at the end of this part. Just look at this progress. If you remember the beginning of the video, all we had was a boring, blank white screen. But now we have an app that doesn't just work, but looks modern, sleek, and most importantly functional. You also saw the other side of the coin today. Even when AI makes a small mistake, the solution is just one sentence away. We didn't panic, we didn't give up. We asked Gemini to fix it, and within seconds, our priorities got their colors, and the design finally made sense. That is the power of modern programming. But this is just the warm-up. Our to-do list looks great right now because we only have a few items. But what happens when we have 50 or 100 tasks? That's where chaos strikes. That's why in the next video, part 5 of the series, we're bringing order to that mess. We'll be working on advanced search filters and introducing automatic task organization. The app will become so smart that it will organize your tasks for you. You really don't want to miss that. So, if you enjoyed today's transformation, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what's your favorite part so far. See you in part 5.